Rob Hessler here with Art on the Air Field Notes. I'm with Tera Jones and Megan Williams of the Unusual Dress Project. They've got an event this Friday at Starlandia here in the Starland District. Before we get into that, though, Tera, why don't you tell us what the Unusual Dress Project is all about?
We are a community-based project run by volunteers, and we help to inspire people to see items differently and create outfits or dresses out of them. And we mentor youth and help them to create their own work of art.
And I came sort of first to know about what you all were doing because you had a couple of these dresses featured on the front cover of Connect Savannah as part of the Earth Day Festival. So before we talk about the project that's happening this Friday, let's talk a little bit about what happened in the past. How did that all come to be? Tell us about that.
So this is our second year doing the Unusual Dress Project. Our first year we had 11 dresses. This year we had 37 dresses, and we were actually in 5 local publications. And then we got hooked up with Joanne Morton, who organizes Savannah Earth Day Festival, and she wanted us to do a fashion show for the festival this year. So we had 2 fashion shows at the Earth Day Festival, and to promote that, Connect Savannah did a photo shoot for the cover of their publication.
So let's talk then about what you got going on here, because we're going to be doing a big window display here right on Bull Street in the window of Starlandia. I know you guys haven't installed it yet. You're going to have a big unveiling on Friday. Tell us all about that.
We'll be featuring a few of our more famous dresses, our cornerstone pieces, if you will, as well as one of the dresses from the Girl Scout troop that we support and work with.
How did you get hooked up with Clinton Edminster of Starlandia? Because he's been a big supporter of the arts. We've had him on the show before. How did you manage to get the window of Starlandia?
We came in one day and a friend of mine asked if he displays artwork. He said no. She would not take no for an answer. And once I started talking to him, I was like, well, maybe a window display. And then he started getting excited and said, yes, let's do it.
You want to say anything, Clinton? Since you're standing right here. Special appearance by Clinton Edminster. How did this project all get going here with the Unusual Dress Project?
Well, it's something I've been aware of for a while, and I think the idea of reclaiming, just sort of a variety of different objects and turning them into something new is really at the core of what Starlandia is. That's sort of our value that we provide. And yes, we really don't try to sell artwork here because we can't sell it at a high price. People come in looking for a bargain, they look for a deal, and I don't always think that art should be sold as a deal or as a bargain, and so we really do try to shy away from selling art as a gallery. It just wouldn't work. But then I was like, oh, so you're not talking about selling artwork, this is about displaying some of the unusual dresses. And yes, that fits right in. So what we've been trying to do is activate space between, sort of that liminal space between the outside and the inside of the store, windows, the outside, the paint, all that jazz, what people can see without actually crossing the barrier of going into a store. And the window display is a great way to share the values of what Starlandia really stands behind. I think the Unusual Dress Project is a great example of that.
Well, and hopefully people will cross that threshold after seeing not only the Unusual Dress Project, but also the wonderful mural that you recently put up there in the window.
Giuliana Lupacino did the mural on the other side, on the north side of the window, and it is beautiful.
Now, tell us about the event itself. So when should people show up? What should we expect? How's it all going to work? When's the unveiling?
The unveiling will be at 6 p.m. this Friday, May 3rd. It's going to be during the First Friday Art Walk in Starland District, and we'll be unveiling at 6 p.m. We'll also have a table with more information on the project and how you can get involved, how you can maybe sponsor a dress, how you can volunteer, how you can even participate in the project. We'll have more information there.
Awesome. And let's say people want to get more information before they show up. How can they get more information about the Unusual Dress Project? Where can they find you?
We have a website, unusualdressproject.com. We are also on Facebook. Just search Unusual Dress Project, and we have a group and a page. Or you can email us at unusualdressproject@gmail.com.
Very good. And of course, Starlandia is located at 2438 Bull Street at the corner of Bull and 41st Street. It is right between Starland Cafe and Sulphur Studios as far as the art walk goes. Tera, Megan, the Unusual Dress Project, thank you so much for being on Art on the Air Field Notes today.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for having us.